Good afternoon, Carl here from the Irish Weather Network. I've been saying it for the last several days now that we're going to have cold weather approaching Ireland now over the weekend. Well, it's certain now from Sunday onwards, Easter Sunday, that's going to turn very, very cold. We're going to have frosty conditions at night, and yes, there is snow in the forecast. So stick around and I'll go through it in more detail now in a minute. So this is your Easter weekend forecast, and I've mentioned already it's going to get cold from Sunday onwards. But until now, and then the weather across the island is going to be somewhat cloudy along eastern coastal and south coastal areas with the winds coming off the sea. This is the last 6 hours satellite with cloud moving in off the Irish Sea, plaguing the eastern coastal counties. Could be ticking up for a little bits of drizzle in places, especially in the south there over maybe Cork area and along Wexford and Dublin coastlines. Always west is best with the clear breaks here that have developed through the late morning and early afternoon. And when the sun comes out in these areas, it's going to feel very pleasant. The temperature could get to 18, maybe 19 degrees in one or two spots, but along the east and the south coast, it can only hover around between 9 and 11, so it's going to feel a lot chillier along the coast here during today, and we're going to probably into Friday and Saturday as well. We look along eastern England as well. The winds are actually northerly around the high pressure that's out over the North Atlantic, and the northerly winds here are bringing down the cold air to eastern coastal counties. Now bear in mind that in the eastern, especially East Anglia, over the last several days it was mid-20s in places, the temperatures got up to. They're going to struggle to get double digits now over the next couple of days, which is 12-13 degrees colder temperatures than what they experienced there on Tuesday. So there is a marked contrast, and that's April for you. April is very, very dynamic. You can have lovely warm spring-like weather one day, and then you could have frosty conditions with wintry showers the next. And this is what we're going to experience over the next week. So the Easter weekend up until Sunday will be kind of mainly dry. Again, west will always be best and will have the most pleasant temperatures out there right along western coastal counties. Over the east is a different story. It's going to remain cold and chilly with the winds coming in off the Irish Sea. Well, when we look ahead till Sunday, why is it going to get cold? So if I run this on now, you see the cold air that's pooling around northern regions, and you have a high pressure system that's going to build over Greenland area here. So you'll see this as I run forward. There's the cold air, which is the real purple colours. It's going to start to slowly sink to the south. So this low pressure here and the high pressure that's building over Greenland is going to steer these winds into the north. Going to come down right across Iceland, through Scotland, Ireland and England, and right down to northern Spain by Monday or Tuesday of next week. So keep running this on. You'll see the northerly winds now being steered down from the Arctic regions, going to hit Iceland. They're going to start to pick up strength here as they move towards the Scottish coastline on Sunday, but we won't really feel the effects of the cold weather until probably Sunday evening. And it's going to feel very, very raw out and about because of the wind's strength. It's going to be a directly northerly gusty wind bringing in some wintry showers. Keeping on this through the bank holiday Monday, you see the cold air is filtering right down through France into northern Spain. Now the high pressure that's influenced our weather at the moment is still going to maintain over the northern Atlantic, linking up with this high pressure over Greenland, and the low pressure that's north of Norway, and helps to steer and plunge this cold polar winds right down across Ireland and England. So yes, there will be snow in the forecast, and there will be snow settling, particularly over higher ground of the north and northwest and over Scotland. Snow settling on lower levels is a possibility, especially over nighttime hours. But during the day, the sun will be still strong enough to melt the snow, if any does lie in the heavier of the showers. So now we know that the cold polar winds are going to dominate right through the latter half of our Easter weekend, but where to go from there, they'll still maintain right through next week with a cold, stiff northerly or northwesterly wind, and this is going to bring nighttime frost. So gardeners beware, because any small plants will will have to be protected or brought indoors, as airtime temperatures and ground temperatures will be well below freezing overnight, particularly over Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday of next week. It'll turn more unsettled as we go through next week, with a low pressure that's moving down from Iceland, and it's going to stay down, probably gale the storm force north to northwest winds, which could bring hazardous conditions to northern areas, especially over higher ground, with a mixture of strong winds and possibility of snow. This is too far away to be certain, and I will produce more videos as we go through next week and closer to the time. But as you can see, even 10 days out, Saturday, we're still under influence of the northerly airflow, and that's Saturday the 10th of April. So it looks like a bit of cold week coming up from Sunday right through Saturday of next week. Again, finer details with regards to wintry showers of hail, sleet and snow will be fine-tuned closer to the time. But it looks like northern counties, the northwest and possibly parts of the east coast will have the wintry showers. Southern areas will be coldest at night and will have actually good bright or sunny spells during the day, and it actually will feel not as bad out of doors in the sunshine as you would over northern areas. This is the precip chart now showing the wintry showers that are coming down, filtering down from the northern areas right through Sunday, and they're going to hit Scotland and Northern Ireland later Sunday evening and move down across the country, with parts in Wales, Northern Ireland, east coast of England being affected. Again, showers primarily of snow falling over higher ground and settling. Snow could fall to lower levels at night time and settle, but maybe in some of the heavier snow showers during the day, you might get a slight dusting or two. But again, the finer details, it has to be fine-tuned, and I'll do another forecast over the weekend and close to the time. So if you like the video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel so I can make more content like this, and no matter where you are, stay safe, take care, stay warm, and bye-bye.